If you're going to hold on to that envelope, just please take care of it long enough that I get to see the contents. If you'd like to hand it to me.
Cassia has not heard any of this. She doesn't know that it's a big deal. Like, you guys were all by the thing, and she's been riding up front because she has little, tiny little legs. Yeah, can't we just open it?
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's for you.
There's nothing in the rules that says we can't.
And Marlowe's not here, right?
Nope,
It does have a
inside.
seal on it, though.
Oh, that's okay, because I have this knife.
I guess you should have a knife, yeah, that checks out. Are we...
I mean, you might as well.
Someone once told me you're not supposed to open people's mail, but I really
That's a
want to know
myth.
what's inside.
That's a myth.
Oh, okay.
You open it, you break the seal.
Having met her and incorrectly deduced that she was
You break the
but a
seal.
plain and normal farm girl,
Inside of
familiar with and
is
beholden to the same
a
laws
seal.
and mores of the rest of the citizenship of Rainier, forever changed before my eyes into the Cassia I now see today. Criminal, immoral
She also
citizen.
caused a lot of damage during that scene. if I
It
remember
literally
correctly.
changed the course of the entire day.
Yeah.
If you're going to hold on to that envelope, just please take care of it long enough.
Last time on StonesThrow, Cities Beneath.
After learning that a network of thieves called the Cloakers might be their best bet at tracking down Indigo, Troop B-84 sought out their old friend Castrid for advice. She suggested they fake their own kidnapping, obviously, and allow her to try to win back the good graces of the Cloakers' boss by presenting them as her prisoners. This plan immediately backfired. Just so bad. Troop B-84 found themselves in a business meeting from hell with the Cloakers' big boss and big beholder, Silgar, and his secretary, Meredith! Turns out he'd been after Jawripper and the same above artifacts Troop B-84 yoinked from that inn. Now, his plan in shambles, Silgar was facing financial ruin, or worse, totally redoing his budget. Knowing they weren't getting out alive without some kind of deal, Lacan, Luna, Kadal, and Cassia signed a contract legally binding them to bring the dice and tentacle artifacts back to Silgar. And in return, Silgar would reunite them with Indigo by putting a bounty on them, dead or alive.
Good evening, friends. Welcome to StonesThrow Cities Beneath. I'm Anna, and this is Rachel and Bo, and Christina and Nate. Nate being our dungeon master, who is about to take us into a beautiful world, which all of you have helped us create. We are playing live Dungeons and Dragons. We love telling stories with you here live in chat, or in our Discord, or on our Reddit, or making art, or chatting with us about it. We love telling stories with you, and that's what we're going to do tonight. I don't have too many housekeeping items. If you haven't seen it before, we do have a website now, StonesThrowRPG.com. If you're ever like, man, I can't remember where to watch live, you can go to StonesThrowRPG.com/live, and that will show you both the YouTube and the Twitch. But if you're joining us on the VOD or on the podcast, you've already figured that out. Great job.
Good job!
Yeah, congratulations, honestly.
Wow!
I'm giving you a thumbs up if you're watching the podcast with your ears.
You can also become a YouTube member now if you'd like. You can also become a YouTube or a Twitch subscriber. There are some emotes you can use and a members only channel in the Discord that you can use if you would like. But this is about D&D, and it's time for you to sit back, relax, and listen to the dulcet tones of Nate Wants to Battle, taking us into the story.
Cool. So there was a beholder with glasses, and that was fun. Now you are not there.
Whoa!
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Dreams come
Hard
true.
cuts. Live editing. So cut to y'all being back at the Order Under. You were escorted out. The same procedure, blindfolded and bound. So you do not have a precise location as to where the hideout is for the Cloakers.
And
As you are back at the Order Under, what would you like to do?
do you guys want to tell Basterfield that we promised to give those artifacts to the Cloakers?
Don't you think he'd get it? He
Seems
wants
like
us.
seems like we'll get in really big trouble if we do it without telling him.
I think it's
feel
either
like
that or check on Skeeter.
regardless, we're gonna be in trouble anyways.
Why?
Why is that?
Well, it's either tell Basherfield or we have to bring the artifacts to Silgar.
Yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe Basterfield doesn't even want the artifacts anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing them or anything.
Besides, they kind of all belong to Lacan, it seems like.
Yeah, so it's kind of up to Lacan.
I don't know why, but that's what it seems like everybody thinks.
All right. I suppose we can ask Basterfield for the items. I don't know if we have to tell him everything about what we'll be using them for, but I would hope he would trust us enough after entrusting us with this mission.
Maybe you should ask him.
I like that. My heart rate's still slowing from.
All right, so Lacana's trying to think which of you three Baskerville has taken like the most shine to, and I think it's you, Luna.
I have the most points.
You do have the most points.
100%.
Perhaps you should accompany me.
I have
He
so
seems
many
to
I
favor
lost
you.
count.
Chat, do we know how many she has?
It was above 70, I think.
That's
I
a lot
could
of
be wrong.
points.
Someone definitely knows.
17, you had 17 in the training when you
But I
made
got
them.
like a big chunk.
Yeah.
Wait, 69 plus 1 or 17?
Well, she had 17 in the
Nice.
training, and then 69 after our mission, and then an extra some points from more training.
I'm seeing 73. I feel like that feels possible to me.
Love it.
Check out.
Yeah.
Seems good.
I feel like it'd be more.
Well, we can figure that out when Basterfield finally lets us redeem our points for anything.
Right.
Indeed. Relative to the rest of us, you've got a lot of points. So
Yeah.
would
We
you perhaps
actually-
accompany me?
We actually have no idea at all the currency value or exchange rate of points.
Yeah, he started giving them out like Drew Carey one night, and there's no context for them.
Whoa!
I love. Oh my god.
All right. That's fine. I can ask him. I like Colonel Basterfield. We're gonna go. I'll march off to his office.
Wait, do all four of us go, or do Cassie and I stay?
I think we're
You
hanging
wanna
out.
come?
Wait, what?
It's up to you.
I don't know. It seemed like we're hanging out.
So Luna went. I thought you guys told me to go, and I singled out Luna to join me. So I'm just going to follow Luna. So that's up to you two, whether you want to follow us or you're going to stay, I think.
I
What-
could use a break.
I'm gonna sit. Kadal's gonna go sit. I want to sit in my bunk because I'm still very unhappy about the last 2 days.
Oh, you know what I found in my knapsack or my inventory is I have just like this never-ending coffee thing. So, do you want some coffee?
What? Yeah. Cassie and I are gonna go. We're going on a coffee date, and you guys go handle Basterfield.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
Seems like an equal distribution of work.
We'll meet back. I agree, and we'll meet back at the bunk.
Okay.
Break.
All right.
Maybe you guys should check if Skeeter made it back.
Where would yeah. And where would Skeeter be?
With Copperlight.
Right. Okay, so we're gonna grab some coffee real quick and then make our way to Copperlight.
Ticket to go.
Yeah. Do you guys want anything while we're there?
No, coffee makes me hyper.
Fair.
Lacan looks longingly into the room as like the smell of coffee start to waft out, but
It's just
we have to go cups.
I gotta
apparently.
go.
the espresso is just being pulled so perfectly and like caramelized, and you're like,
I have the perfect cups for that. Like,
all right, we split up.
I
split
know
the
that
party.
like there's no in-game thing for this, but I just imagine that somehow Lacan has like a magic cupboard that has like multiple entire dish sets in it and like appropriate flatware for every occasion. I don't know if that's a real
Color-coded.
magic item, but in my head, that's what Lacan has.
I think it's less a magic cupboard and more the cupboard I have my staff bring in upon my arrival here that's been in the corner that I've been just accessing. But I understand that Luna maybe just hasn't seen so much crap in one spot at once. Tiny little drawers.
It's magic to me.
Yeah.
Cassia, you're talking about the bottle of boundless coffee.
Yes, I am.
I'm drawing a blank. Where did you get that?
I've had it since the beginning. Which is okay. I put it in like as a newbie. You can see I put for some reason like 15 beads of refreshment. And then I was like, and then you can see then I got to the other bees and it said bottle of boundless coffee and I thought that was going to be something that would help us. But
Just
it
I've
hasn't
learned
at all.
I like to think it's all the stuff that was at the bottom of a shelf when she first got to town that she didn't realize she had to pay for stuff. So she's like, oh, neat.
I love that in every scenario we've been in, Cassie's like, wait, I have something for this. And it's like just completely arbitrary.
Also,
I'm trying.
it's from a crime. Like,
She does do a lot of crime on accident.
I brought this from home.
Something
was a
nice
trinket.
to bring. Something nice to bring when you first enlisted.
Yeah, I thought it would
Well,
make
maybe
friends.
your mom gave it to you and was like,
Well, labeled
help you
as a
make
bottle of
friends.
boundless coffee that you probably picked up for a pretty good bargain. Or maybe, yeah, it was from a relative. But either way, you find that now that you finally have the chance to use this, as is its Moken coffee maker.
oh.
Unfortunately, in that it is labeled boundless bottle of coffee.
Ah,
But
so
looking at the inscription, you see it's more of a paper and handwritten inscription.
so literally, Kadala and I have been sitting here just like,
And coffee.
it's just nothing's in the cups. We're like a
Oh,
sitcom
something's in
where
the
they-
cups, but it's just kind of hot dirt water.
We don't know. I mean, I don't know. Cassie hasn't really been to the big city.
We're like, this
This is
ground, this hot ground tastes so good.
I love these coffee grounds.
There's probably better coffee in the cafeteria.
It's literally
You-
just
you
Oh,
find.
that's really bad.
Mhm.
Well, thanks for clarifying that.
No problem.
I didn't really want to shine it.
so we go to Copperfield with our coffee ground.
And Lacan and I go to Masterfield.
Cool. All right. Lacan and Luna. I don't think I'll ever be able to coherently and smoothly get this name scheme straight.
They're
It's
too
all
similar.
You're
so
crushing it.
similar. You two get an audience with the general. Seems like it's pretty easy for you now. You're in his office. And he asks what you have to report.
I look at Lacan to see if he's about to speak.
General, we have had some success infiltrating the cloakers.
Amazing.
and We've come to requisition some assets to further our mission.
Go on.
We need the two above artifacts that we gave you back.
For what reason, may I ask?
To further our mission infiltrating the cloakers. I'm sorry, I thought I just explained that.
Yes, but why do you need the artifacts?
Well, if we had the artifacts, we could go to the cloakers and they would have conversations with us that we were hoping to have.
And we're under contract.
And we might be under
Contract.
contract.
Fascinating. So you signed a contract agreeing to bring the artifacts to them from the Order Under, the artifacts in which you just recovered for the Order Under.
Yeah, they were mad.
Who is they?
Silgar and Meredith, and probably everyone else too.
I suppose I should start writing things down. Silgar. And who is Silgar?
Does Luna know what a beholder is? No, right? I think we established that.
No, probably
Right, she doesn't. She just thought he was big and scary.
Mhm.
Silgar is eyes and
not. Eyes.
and floaty, and very scary. And he talks like this.
He's the kingpin of the cloakers. Very paperwork focused guy and actually quite reasonable. in so
You
much
said
as that-
floating eyes and a kingpin for a crime syndicate.
You know, a desk, glasses, just your usual kind of guy that runs things. Secretary, tiefling, Meredith, very attentive.
I'm more interested in the description that Cadet Luna had given. Am I to believe you encountered a beholder?
What's that?
Well, it is eyes and floating and scary.
Well, sounds right.
Did it have 10 eye stalks sticking out every which way?
I mean, I would say they had, not it had, but yeah.
Right. It they had that, then they had it they. Now, did they... A large central it they had an eye it had.
It, yes, had it, I, yes.
Yes. Scary it teeth.
Am I having a stroke?
this.
Ah. Then they it is in fact the beholder. Fascinating.
Wow, you talk so elegantly.
And you said is Silgar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Trying my best to respect the pronouns presented to me.
And wears glasses.
And wears glasses.
Multiple.
Hmm.
Like one pair. Two
like
glasses.
one pair. Perfect.
Two glass. One
Two
pair.
glass. One pair of two glass.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
We've always connected so easily.
Indeed. Another point for you.
Yay! Chat, write it down.
I suppose this is what I brought you for.
This is going
And-
great, Lacan.
You had mentioned there was a contract, the terms of which at least require you to bring the artifacts back to the cloakers.
Or they would have probably killed us.
Ah. Well, it would appear they didn't.
Yeah. Is that great?
Fantastic. Now, what exactly...
Don't you want to hear about Meredith?
Yes, of course, Meredith.
Lacan, tell him about Meredith.
I don't. Meredith is Silgar's administrative assistant.
Okay, writing that down.
Good job.
All right. Aside from walking away with your lives, what were the other terms of the contract? Or was that the only benefit?
Oh, because remember how we went there to find the unhallowed?
Yes, that was technically the primary point of the entire mission.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yes.
And so we went and asked if they could connect us, and he was like, "Yeah, I've worked with him before. He's a contractor." And we were like, "What's a contractor?" And he was like, "Blah blah 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 budget." And we were like, "Okay, but can you introduce us?" And he was like, "Ha ha ha! I'll put a bounty on your head, and then he'll come." So I kind of think he maybe would have done that anyway, but we promised him the artifacts, and then in return he was going to put a bounty on our heads, so that the unhallowed would come after us so that we could meet him.
This is all accurate.
So there is a bounty on your heads in order to summon the unhallowed to your position.
A big bounty.
How big?
Lacan, you know stuff about money. Do you remember? I remember the word platinum.
General, it's a sizable bounty.
Well, if platinum's involved, that's a hell of a bounty.
100
Congratulations!
platinum.
You are... Oh my. How much?
100 platinum.
Wow. You are cadets of great value, and that is now put into a numerical measurement.
Thank you.
I suppose that's a flattering way to look at that.
And terrifying.
Yeah, that one too.
Well,
I am a little concerned because last time we met the Unhallowed, we didn't do a good job fighting them.
well, it would probably be in your best interest not to engage in combat, based on how that went historically.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that probably he'll just try to break in here, and then everyone can help.
Yes, unfortunately, that is too much of a liability to the citizens of Reyna.
Well, it's also a liability to us.
Yes,
The citizens of Raynor, the Order Under is outside the city, General.
yes, but is within the major walls.
So, what do you think we should do?
We will be relocating you to a separate living space, still in the district of the Order Under, but not on the main campus.
But like with other people, though?
Yes,
And like maybe you could come?
you will indeed at least be with your fellow cadets in Troop B84.
But remember how I said that we didn't do a very good job fighting the Unhallowed before?
Yes,
That was all of B84?
yes.
So maybe someone who would do a better job.
We will be keeping an eye on the place. You will be under the watch of the Order Under.
I know that I don't usually understand everything, but I definitely understand when big scary predator finds small weak prey, predator win. When more weak prey or bigger scarier predator lose. So it doesn't make much sense to just,
Was the bounty for dead preference, living preference?
it
It was
dead
a
or
branding issue.
So,
Dealer's
Dead or-
choice.
dead or alive. Typically, the way the Unhollow works with these bounties is if a struggle is not put up, then they are brought in alive.
Okay, so you're saying we would just let them bring us back to the Cloakers?
For the time being.
But you said you wanted us to find the Unhallowed, and if the Unhallowed
Yes.
comes here, we found them. So what are you going to do with them?
We will be keeping an eye on your dwelling, and we will take action when we see appropriate. But we will be monitoring you, day and night. Wait, that's not a thing here. Sorry, forgot. What is your day? We will be monitoring you all the time. And if/when the Unhallowed approaches, rest assured we will not be far behind.
What are you going to do with them?
We're going to do whatever we need to.
That doesn't answer my question at all. That was, in
Damn.
fact, just not an answer at all to my question.
We will be attempting to take them into custody. But questioning.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yes, I just thought I'd be a bit dramatic and you'd leave it at that, but apparently you
Oh.
needed more detail.
Oh,
So,
yeah. See, the thing is that my friends and my lives are in danger, so more information is usually better.
well, understandable. But again, if you are not to put up too much of a fuss, I think your lives will be just fine.
So we should just surrender when they get here?
Play surrender, but know that we will be close behind.
Oh, okay. Lacan, we should work on our lines. Like, oh, you are too strong. My life is forfeit.
Convincing!
Thank you.
Are you seriously just banishing us?
Not
as
banishment.
bait?
Oh, bait is a more accurate term. I guess that would be a fair way to phrase that.
And we're supposed to sit there undefended? Sure, you're gonna come in after us, but you already said you're gonna let him carry us all the way back to the Beholder. He'll kill us instantly, and he'll be due 100 platinum. He's not going to be kind to us. You're going to follow the construct into the den of a Beholder and then hold your engagement? What kind of tactics are those?
Lacan, can I get a persuasion roll?
Oh, shit.
First roll of the night, baby.
It's happening! I can't find my character. She's just panicking! Oh my god, it's behind the music. Okay, I'm getting a persuasion roll, right? Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, big yay. Whoa! 20! It's green! Got plus nothing! That's a natural 20 to start the day. Oh
We're
my
hot,
god.
baby!
When it counts.
Now Lacan is the lieutenant. This is why I'm not DM. Excuse me.
Takes off his sash, hands it over, all of his badges. He just faces down towards his desk and sort of digests what you're saying. He says, I don't want to threaten the lives of other cadets, knowing that the Unhallowed is after you. I understand how it may feel like banishment. And yes, more or less, you are bait for what is a personal mission. This, to me, and to Modem, takes priority over anything else the Order Under is trying to have happen. See, the Unhallowed, we believe, is someone we once knew.
Wait, like the soul that inhabits the construct is the soul of someone you knew?
We have suspicion.
Why?
Call it a gut feeling.
What
a hunch.
What are you gonna do when you find them?
If you know them, then you know how to unwind them, how to settle their business. Tell us how to do it.
Well, that's the thing. We haven't had a lot of luck tracking him down as it is. The few occurrences we do know of, we only heard about from either reports or sightings or failed missions. Which is why we have entasked this mission in this way. We wanted the most surefire way we could actually get a hold of him. We don't know how to reason with him. We think he might all be but gone.
That's
Know
so sad.
that when, if and when, the Unhallowed approaches, whether it is here in the Order Under, somewhere else in the city or outside of it, we will be there. And we will try our best to figure out how to help him. And if things go south, well, we will back you up in combat. You have my word.
You want to help him?
I wish to help my friend.
How do you think you can do that?
He is lost. Maybe he needs some reminders of the direction he was once on.
What was your friend's name? Then we can maybe we can call him by that name and it'll remind him.
We called him Captain.
That's a strange name, but okay.
And this captain, when you help him, will he be absolved of the murder of Jaw Ripper and of everyone else who's killed?
If he is salvageable, if he's in there somewhere, I would stake my life on that not being his actions, his call. He has been lost to some darkness. If there is no saving him, then I will do my best to put him down myself.
Best to be put down by a friend.
It's a horrifying saying.
Don't people say that here?
Do people say that where you're from, Luna?
Well, yeah.
Metal.
Metal. I like metal. It's good for swords and stuff.
Sure is.
Well,
Sometimes I don't know what we're talking about.
with that, you do say you need the artifacts. I, as the general, obviously cannot grant you these artifacts, as these will be under ownership of the Order Under. So, by protocol, I cannot grant you these, as he brings them out on the table, these artifacts right here. I am unable to give them to you.
That's terrible. General,
It
what's
is.
that outside your window?
My window? I didn't know I had one.
I would like to take the artifacts off the desk, please.
Can you roll deception at advantage?
So 17 and the other one's a 1, so lucky me.
Okay. Well, it would appear that I still... Wait, does he have a window? No. Copperley has a window. It says, it would appear I still don't have a window. I guess it must have run off.
Sometimes
Anyway.
it's optical illusions and stuff, you know?
Well, with all of that being said, all we can really do now is wait. So in the meantime, to make face, I have a new mission for you.
Oh, what is it?
It is a removal mission.
That's where we fight something, right?
Indeed. There has been a nuisance outside of the city walls. A Minotaur. We know not what it wants or why, but it insists on being let in and is terrorizing people near the gate and trying to break in by force.
Has it
We
said
need-
what it wants?
No. Well, it has, but no one in the Order speaks whatever it speaks. But either way, it is angry and has critically injured the few soldiers we've sent out to it.
So our mission is to make them stop and send them away?
If you can convince them to leave, by all means. But if not, put the fucker down.
Like a friend.
Yes. Make a friend, and then put the fucker down.
Oh, that's how you say it here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, what if the unhallowed comes while we're doing that?
Well, as I said, we won't be too far away.
Okay. You seem really strong, so you can probably handle it. I'm fine.
Indeed! Meanwhile, Kadal and Cassia.
Yeah. We have no idea what just happened. We've just making our way down to
Mm-hmm.
Opera Light.
Yep.
I think I just had coffee.
like-
So.
Yeah.
Well, the
'cause,
coffee didn't really come out as coffee.
Yeah,
Cafeteria is on the way.
but it's all in the mind.
let's play coffee.
Cassia has like a big smile, and there's just like grounds in between each of her teeth. Like, yay!
Kadal says to Cassia, I've been thinking. If that unhallowed has a bounty on us now, and we're trying to find the bounty, why wouldn't we just wait here until he came? Because we're trying to get him for Copper or for Basterfield anyway.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Anyways, we're looking for Skeeter. So we get to Copper Light's office.
Mm-hmm.
We go. We don't even say, "Excuse me, sir." We just go, "Skeeter."
Door's locked.
We go,
Bonk.
"Skeeter."
Ah!
We knock.
No answer.
We knock a little harder.
Dunk, 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 dunk. Still no answer.
Ugh.
We
I'm
need
sorry,
to know
Kadal.
Skeeter's okay.
This is what happens when you hang out with me. See, I just have some weird luck going on today. So maybe we should go. Well, okay, we should go regroup with the others, but we could stop by commissary and get a little snack.
Yeah, maybe grab some more coffee. We're just
Yeah.
like, our eyes are like a little more coffee.
I love coffee. Yeah, cheers to
So we go to the cafeteria.
the cafeteria.
All right. You go to the cafeteria, grab they got they got some rolls if you want a little carbs.
Hell yeah!
We got some rolls.
They got coffee.
We got coffee.
It's like a mushroom ground coffee.
It's a meal of
Oh, it's
champions.
fancy.
Oh my god!
So,
I think
like-
this is a single origin too. They're really
Oh my
classy in the
God.
cafeteria.
Is this ashwagandha? Oh my god.
Love this. Really?
I would also like to put a roll in each of my pockets for Luna and Lacan.
I have a to-go bag, and I'm just loading everything, and then I'm getting like a pot of Mitch Slurp, if I may.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want that. So I have a sack of rolls and a pot of Mitch Slurp, and then around my arms, and then in my hand I have my coffee.
And
And
like,
we're going back to the bunk.
I think like Cassia is feeling good, but Christina, I'm just trying to enjoy these last few moments where she doesn't know that she's gonna have to go just like hand herself over to
We're-
the unhallowed. Just
we're-
like
Me and Cassie
walking a
are
little
walking, like,
slower.
we're like, it's been really fun, just you and I hanging out. It's been nice.
It's been real nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for this lovely afternoon of just
Lovely 20 minutes. We should do this
Yeah.
more often.
I just feel like what a great adventure we just had, and I just feel so happy-go-lucky and just like nothing could go wrong.
Yeah, and it's just nice that we can take some time, hang out at the bunk, have a meal, and not worry about any mission or any battle.
Can
And-
you both roll perception for me?
19.
5.
All right. On your way out, you notice sitting at a table alone, eating a little sandwich, is Pluck.
Pluck! Our beloved friend, Pluck! We run over with all our stuff and I like set it down. Pluck! How are you?
We heard you got
Oh, I'm-
reassigned.
Hey, I've been reassigned.
Ah. What have you been reassigned to?
his eyes widen a little bit. He says, paperwork. You'll say paperwork.
Kadal's eyes widen too, like, paperwork. What?
I've been working with General Reginald Basterfield, 69th of my name.
Yeah.
We know him.
Great impression of him, Pluck.
I like it. I've been working on mine and it hasn't been going so well.
Yeah, we do it on our missions when we're on the road. Like, yes, General Basterfield. Yes, here we are. 69 points. Yeah, but yours is pretty good too, Pluck.
If you keep practicing, it'll be as good as ours.
Yeah. Keep at it, champ.
For context, and some lore dump, a Kenku's mimicry is a perfect impression of any sound they hear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is also
perfect.
So we're like, just keep working on it, buddy.
Yeah.
Which makes that even funnier.
Yeah.
Which also, for additional context, is how they communicate. As Kenku don't truly have their own voice. They don't really just speak languages.
They're like Bumblebee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
100%.
That's cool. Have you been having a good time with your mission, Pluck?
It's all right.
Look, okay. Cassie kind of nuzzles up just a little closer to him because she's had coffee now. She's feeling pretty confident, and I think still riding high from getting away from Silgar. She's like, "Look, have you read anything in that paperwork about above artifacts? Because everyone seems to want them, and we just cannot figure out why."
Can't tell them anything.
Kadal sits down like aggressively, and like next to Pluck, so everyone just like rises a little bit from the weight, like, and then he slowly shuffles, goes, "But you can tell us. We're like family now."
We're both on each side of Pluck, just like.
And our eyes from the coffee are
He's
like, "We're like family, Pluck."
He looks to both of you and goes, "Brr."
That's fair.
I understand. Thank you for being so honest with us. I'm gonna think about that tonight. Because that's giving me a lot to think about. Thank you, Pluck.
Yeah.
Very good.
We've got a lot of downtime today anyways. No missions and no battling, so we're just going to eat some of this. So I think it's going to give us some good downtime to think about what you've said, Pluck. We miss you,
All
man.
right. All right.
I'll
He-
pat him on the back.
He reflects back that same sound. Miss you, man.
Yeah, thanks. Means a lot.
Aw.
Don't be a stranger. Hang out sometime. He grabs,
Yeah.
it all hands him a roll.
He
Yeah,
just,
'cause-
he like snatches it.
He goes, "Oh, okay. That was fast." Anyways, Kadal, with his mug, wraps his arms around the mid slurp. He's like, "All right, well, we're off to the bunk. You know where it is, so come say hi sometime."
We'll be there for the foreseeable future. We love our bunk where we feel safe and happy.
Yeah. All right. And then we just start marching away.
Yeah, you march and you get back to the bunk room.
Is
We
Lacan
brought
and-
rolls.
Are Lacan and Luna there yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lacan's just sitting on his bed, just like holding his nose. But when you guys come in, he's like, "Oh, hey, you guys are back. Can I get some of that coffee?"
So, and how
Oh, yeah.
how we enter the room is much like how Kadal entered the room the first day of training, where he kicks the door open and goes, "We're back!" But the door slams open and then hits the wall and slams shut too fast. Like, "We're back!
Oh,
What they're
Cadell's
like.
here.
So as the door opens, I get, can I get, and then it swings back and it closes again. So you open again. I'm like, can I get some?
Yeah, we're back. Can I get some?
Unfazed.
And then I have to knock with my elbow because I'm holding too much stuff.
Luna's like hanging upside down off of her bunk, just kind of like playing with her hair or something. So she'll flip down acrobatically and then go over and open the door and say, "What's the password?"
Oh,
Bastion.
what's the best?
Oh, it is? Cool. Okay.
Yeah. We come in. We're like,
Yeah.
we come bearing gifts. We got a lot of coffee if you guys want any coffee.
Roll.
Can I have a
Anyone want-
roll?
Oh, yeah.
And he throws the sack of rolls at Luna.
She'll have 3, like one in each hand and then balancing one between them, and she'll start eating the one between the 2.
A roll sandwich.
Yeah.
Lacan, you want some rolls?
Yeah, Lacan's gonna walk up and like gently like put a hand out for,
And he just takes the sack and goes, and just drops
and it like
the bag.
sags on either side of the hand. It's just like all the rolls jump.
And then
Gonna take the one and then just like let the rest of it drop. Thanks.
he's standing in the middle of the room, sets the pot of midge slurp and says, "Hey, we got midge slurp too. Everyone eat up. It's been a long day."
Dip it in there. Yeah. We couldn't find Skeeter, but I'm sure we'll be able to find him later. I mean, we're here for, like I said, the foreseeable future. And we just, now that we've completed our mission and we were just so good at not getting killed.
Yeah, it was good. It was chill. We got some downtime, so I figured, what if we just, hung out here? And we saw Pluck on the way, so we figured maybe we could just kick it with him while we're hanging out, having our midge slurp and coffee and rolls.
Oh, it's Pluck
About
here?
that. Pluck?
Pluck!
Oh, yeah.
You guys saw Pluck?
Yeah, we were just hanging out in the cafeteria.
He missed us.
Is he still in the cafeteria?
I don't know, but
Maybe.
Why didn't you invite him over?
well, I did.
We
I did.
did.
He just was. Oh, I did, right?
Yeah, no, we did. We did.
Definitely did. We definitely did. But I told him to come hang out, and he's working in paperwork.
Paperwork.
think-
Maybe he's bad at fighting.
Or maybe it's a secret mission and it's actually super dangerous and I don't know, he's out fighting monsters, but they're just calling it paperwork just like for fun. Like how we called ourselves Barf.
Yeah, maybe.
That was fun.
So what do you guys want to do for the rest of the day?
Probably pack.
Pack. Oh no. What?
Lacan looks at Luna and like
Oh,
just keeps eating his bun
Okay,
in shame.
so, General Basserfield said a bunch of stuff, but mostly that it's not safe for the Unhallowed to come, here because there's too many other people that it could put in danger, so we have to go somewhere else. And I was like, but what about us? Because the Unhallowed will kill us, because obviously we couldn't fight it. And he was like, don't worry, we won't be far away. So I guess that
Yeah.
means that they're gonna help, but we won't know. Very mysterious. So yeah, we have to go somewhere else, I guess.
Also,
but
before
we
we
got-
do, we have to fight a Minotaur.
Kadal
Oh yeah,
What?
we have a mission.
looks back, both to Lacan and then Luna, like shakes and takes a sip.
But so it seems like the Minotaur mission is just to, keep up appearances so people don't know we're just waiting around for a really dangerous person to come find us. But
Oh.
if they do, Lieutenant General Basserfield said we shouldn't try to fight because obviously we can't, so we should just surrender and then we can just be taken back to the Cloakers, I guess, and then they'll do something.
Kadal says, "So, did you get the artifacts?"
We did get the artifacts.
It was so sneaky. Lacan just distracted Basterfield and then took them when he wasn't looking, and Basterfield just didn't even notice.
So if we're gonna wait here for the Unhallowed to come get us, then why would we need the artifacts to bring to Silgar if the deal was to bring the artifacts to Silgar so we could get the Unhallowed?
That's a great question.
Redundancies.
And it's a real Minotaur.
Allegedly. Does anyone speak Minotaur?
No, but if we sleep, then I can know a spell that will comprehend languages, so at least I can understand them.
I can do that right now.
Wow, you're better at casting spells than me.
Oh, great.
No. I just read the right book.
Kadal throws his mug on the ground. Great! Let's go fight a Minotaur. Takes the mid slurp and just downs it. Throws the pot and goes, "Who's ready to fight?"
Luna is looking at his little flickers. Is anything happening?
I think he's just upset that he doesn't have some downtime and everything is just like completely redundant and nothing's making sense to him. So it's not that he's angry like that. He's just like, of course, great, let's just do it.
So Luna, looking for, like, she's not very good at identifying sarcasm. So because she can't see any flickers, she assumes that what he's saying is exactly what he means. And she's like, yeah, what an attitude. Okay, let's go.
All right. Yeah. He's
All
like,
right.
fucking great. A Minotaur. Never seen one of those.
And we can hit a little BRB there.
All right, we take a 5-minute break in the middle of our show to give us all an opportunity to stretch our legs. Very important. Don't sit for too long. Stand up, stretch your legs. It's very good for you and very important. Grab some water, do whatever you need to do, and we will be back in 5 minutos.
Ooh.
If you're going to hold on to that envelope, just please take care of it long enough that I get to see the contents. If you'd like to hand it to me.
Cassia has not heard any of this. She doesn't know that it's a big deal. Like, you guys were all by the thing, and she's been riding up front because she has little, tiny little legs. Yeah, can't we just open it?
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
yeah, it's for you.
There's nothing in the rules that says we can't.
And Marlowe's not here, right?
Nope,
It does
he went
have a
inside.
seal on it, though.
Oh, that's okay, because I have this knife.
I guess you should have a knife. Yeah, that checks out. Are we?
I mean, you might as well.
Someone once told me you're not supposed to open people's mail, but I really
That's a
want to know
myth.
what's inside.
That's a myth.
Oh, okay.
You open it, you break the seal.
Having met her and incorrectly deduced that she
You
was
break the
but a
seal.
plain and normal farm girl,
Inside of it
familiar with and
is
beholden to the same laws and mores of the rest of the citizenship of Rainier. For my eyes into the Cassia I now see today, criminal, immoral
She also
citizen.
caused a lot of damage during that scene. if I
It
remember
literally
correctly.
changed the
Really
course of
bad.
the entire day.
Yeah.
Pee-pee.
Hello, welcome back. The crew was just taking a break to discuss plumbing. Hope you had a
Literally,
enriching
not even
break
in
as
like
well.
a silly way, just like straight up
Good.
tub plumbing.
Once you get to be our age, that's kind of the topics that
It's
come
just
up.
that we're really mature.
T-trap.
Anyways, we are in our bunk room. We have just decided to focus on our mission of stopping the Minotaur from hurting people and trying to break into the city walls.
Yes.
What time of day is it?
Oh, I don't know. Let's say, I don't know why I rolled. I'm just going to think of something. Let's say afternoonish.
Mm.
And cut to the lot of you approaching the gates of the city. You do in fact hear a commotion, and you see guards are lined up at the gate. And outside, through the gate, you do in fact see, slamming away with an axe at the gate and at the concrete, is a Minotaur. And he screams,
Stazas Kigo Guragast Zina Kikosats Zina Joyce.
It's like almost Klingon.
It's like a mix of Klingon, Pokemon, and German?
But he
right
is
for a
speaking
Minotaur.
something.
Yeah.
anyone
Cassia.
speak? Oh, good.
Cassia, do your thing.
Can I cast comprehend languages, please, for 500?
Yeah, and that's every language, right?
It is literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
Awesome. Badass.
And I
Okay.
didn't get it at a weird market.
Yeah, you cast this, and even though the lot of you continue to hear this abyssal nonsense, Cassia, you understand him. As he's saying,
This will be my new labyrinth. I will rule its twists and turns.
Okay, I got it. He's saying that he wants this to be his new labyrinth, and also I did want to share the only knowledge about minotaurs that Cassia has is from a book she read called A Court of Hooves and Kisses.
Oh.
So
Lacan has also read that one, but will not say that.
it's kind of a sexy labyrinth for a second, but then she's like, he seems really serious about it. Like, really.
Was the Minotaur the prince in
Mad.
that book?
You'll have to read it. I'll tell you later, Luna.
Luna has never read a romantasy book before, so that's a whole new world for her.
I think it's just romance in this world.
You're
right.
Historical romance, actually.
Drama at this point.
Oh yeah, that's so cute.
It's just
With
called
that,
smut.
really quick, Cassia, can you roll history?
Yes. That will be a 6.
Okay.
How
Can't
common?
actually read.
It was really just the book,
Mhm.
Court of Hooves.
If they put romances in my history books, I would have paid better attention to.
True.
Just saying.
Really good point.
So this Minotaur, at least like, clear to you, has made its wants and desires and what it's doing.
Yeah.
Desires.
Hey, yo.
Oh. But we can't, so none of us know how to speak it. Because I wish I could tell him that he could just go, like, there's so much more room out there beyond the wall to make a labyrinth, I feel like.
Can someone explain what he means?
Yeah. So Cassia told us that he wants to make this a labyrinth.
Mm-hmm. I'll let Kadal and Lacan also roll history.
Nice.
Not great.
Not great either.
Lacan rolled
Something.
an 8.
Okay. Yeah. So none of you are aware.
But
However-
what if we put all the scores together?
However, there are other guards. I'm assuming you kind of like convey this to where like everyone probably around understands, because there's a few people like trying to keep the gate shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch two.
One of the guards tells you that almost like a primal instinct, a Minotaur typically is a solitary creature that roams things such as labyrinths, dungeons, caves. More or less, you can assume it sees the walls of Raynor and wants to get in and wants to treat this as its new dungeon that it wants to roam.
It's
Oh,
nesting.
If it's a solitary creature, all we have to do is show it how many people are in here. And then it won't want to come hang out, right?
Well, it's probably gonna start killing everyone to make it his home and be solitary.
The whole city?
So he's on the outside. We can't see him though. We just see the walls or the gate shaking from him trying to break in.
You would see him.
Oh, okay. So I think Kadal's gonna run up and be like, "Hey, you can't make this your home. You can't make it your labyrinth. It's already a place."
He has a little bit.
How does
He says-
respond?
Zunstad!
He looks at Cassia. Cassia.
He said, "Eat shit."
He said eat shit.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
I don't think you actually need to.
Perhaps the Minotaur will only respect another Minotaur. And if the Minotaur sees that there's another Minotaur here that's already made it its home, maybe it'll just go away.
He keeps rattling the cages and says,
Zinak yad yad yo rings uswan yolis. Uzi dioksta diotif dikion ligista.
It's like
Kakwas.
there's like a silence for a second, and then we all slowly turn to Cassia, like, "What was that?"
Cassia, he said, "I will disembowel all of you and wear your insides as socks as I trample through the corpses of your families."
He said no.
Well, so it sounds like we need to give him a better labyrinth.
Ooh. Interesting.
Why doesn't he have a labyrinth already? Why don't you have a labyrinth already? Go back to that one.
Labyrinthless.
Is there like a spare dungeon we could just lend him?
A labyrinthless. Yeah, go. There's an inn and there's a downstairs and an inn with 5 rooms marked A, B, C, and D. Go over there. It's empty.
It's a starter labyrinth.
It's a starter labyrinth.
One of the guards says, "Great idea. Now, can you say it in Abyssal?"
No.
Can we try other common languages? Like,
It's like, y'all are from the Order Under, right? I'm assuming you were sent to deal with this?
yeah.
Yeah, here we
Cool.
are.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and sneak you out of here under the gate so it doesn't get in. So we're
What
gonna
if-
lift the gate partially.
Sir, what if we made a pretend cow and scared this cow?
What?
Sir,
Like
I
a
don't want to go out there.
Trojan cow?
What if we just...
The cow's just standing up there, just like, ooh, like I don't want to do this.
Kadal's like, all right, that's fine. Can Kadal climb walls? Can he like just jump over the gate?
It's like really big.
It's really, really, really tall.
So I get tired by the time I'm up there.
Yeah, like that. There's no way you could get up there, but there isn't really a way to get down from the outside. Otherwise, everyone can just walk in.
He just like, Kadal gets to the top and is like, all right, I'll just climb back down.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
Cassia can make people invisible.
Yeah.
And I can make dancing lights in the shape of a person. So what if Cassia makes me invisible, I go under the wall, I make a shiny person that taunts him, and then I take him to the Glowwood, because he'd probably love the Glowwood. That seems like a labyrinth.
Yeah, let's give it a
Okay.
shot. If that doesn't
What-
work, fight.
Guard chimes in. What do you mean, take him to the Glowwood?
I mean, is there something unclear about that?
You're just gonna let him in?
Why not?
That's your plan?
One does not simply walk to the Glowwood. I was under the impression.
He points to the Minotaur that's like violently like ramming the gate with his horn and swinging his axe. It's just like, you just want to let that thing in here.
No. Because the Glowwood's inside the wall.
Yeah.
Right.
But the lights is a great idea. Why don't you do the distracting lights, and that will be the opportunity for us to open the gate, and then y'all can sneak out, and we shut the gate behind you.
Why do you want us to go out there with them?
We gotta stop him.
And there's no like way to stand atop the wall, is there? Is it just like a wood
No,
wall?
there is. You can
Oh.
stand atop the wall, but it's very, very high up.
Could I just shoot arrows down at its feet to see if it goes away? No?
Ooh.
Well, seems like we have high ground that we're giving up here.
Anakin?
Mannequin.
Yeah, you could try that.
Ah.
Okay, I'll shoot warning shots with you as well with my crossbow.
So let's go ahead and roll initiative since we're starting to do stuff here.
Okay.
While we're doing that, how tall is the Minotaur?
How tall is a Minotaur? D&D.
Damn, it all.
I
Over
rolled a
6 feet.
2.
Damn, Cassia.
6 feet.
Like the same height as me?
Well, over. So this one's, let's say, 7 feet.
Including
So sorry.
horns?
Not including horns. Cassia, what was yours?
Blue Eyes
Two.
Finance?
Cassia, what was your initiative?
2.
2. Okay.
Too
Lacan?
fast, too furious.
14?
14. Kadal?
20.
20. Interesting. What is your dex bonus?
My dex bonus
Or
is,
just your dexterity score, sorry.
my dexterity is 15 plus 2.
Okay, so you go first.
Oh, We're going first.
And Luna.
He would go first, except I rolled 23.
Oh! So
Luna.
you go
Damn
second.
Are we?
And Luna.
Don't
kinda
jinx
crushing
it.
You're right. I say that every time, and then that happens. My bad, guys.
Yeah, I'm blaming all my bad dice from now on you.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. So let's start with Luna. What you doing?
I'm yelling. Wait, how tall is the wall?
The wall is... I feel like I had this written down, but we'll just say...
I didn't have coffee, but I feel like I've had coffee.
Are we acting?
50 feet.
Acting is?
Okay, great. My range of my crossbow is 80 feet, so easy peasy. I'm gonna lean over the wall with my crossbow and say, "Hey, stop that!" and shoot a crossbow bolt at his hoof.
So we would say you need to take your first turn to get up there.
Oh, okay.
Because there is a staircase, but that's still going to be basically 50 feet of movement.
Right. I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay.
I go to
So
the
you
top
are-
of the wall and I yell, "Hey, stop that!"
Okay. Kadal. Luna has gone to the top of the wall. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk to the gate and hold action.
Okay. What action would you like to hold? What would you like it to be triggered by?
If he breaks through the wall, I'm gonna use unarmed strike.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you walk up to it and like just for flair, but like as you approach it, he like very violently like rams his horn through one of the openings of the gate, and you just kind of step back a little as it's right in your face.
Yeah, it's just like, oh.
As the Minotaur, let me see. Oops. Minotaur's gonna really start trying to break through.
Oh, so now it's a great plan to break through a solid wall. Cool.
Well, this is still steel gate, but
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm sure
So
it'll
it's
go
cool when
great.
he does it.
not so great yet. Just kind of bang, bang.
It's so easy.
Yeah. Lacan.
I'm gonna join Luna on the top of the wall.
All right, and Cassia.
Yeah, I'll go up there too.
Okay, cool. So 3 of you at the top of the wall. Kadal facing the gate. Guard just says, "What's so what's the plan? Y'all going out there, right?"
Not right
'Cause
now.
Okay. We're ready to open that gate whenever you want.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
We sure would.
Kadal's like, can we just fight him?
That brings us to Luna.
I'm going to shoot my crossbow, not trying to wound. This is a warning shot. So
Okay.
like trying to hit either if he has like a shield or armor to hit that, or to like hit his little right next to his foot or something.
Okay, so not actually trying to hit and deal damage, but just like getting near him.
Mm-hmm. Just to get his attention and be like, "You stop that right now."
Okay, you do that, and he land really close to his feet, looks down at it, and looks up at the top of the gate.
I shake my finger like this. The universal sign for
Kadal.
He doesn't react.
In the gate.
What?
Is his horn still in the gate?
No, he's backed out, and he's like, he was chopping it, but then an arrow landed at his feet, and that seems to have his attention.
I'm still gonna hold for action, but ask Lacan and Luna, can we fight him yet?
We have to give him a chance to leave on his own accord.
Okay.
Would you like it if people fought you every time you made a mistake?
Well, it seems like he's being pretty intentional about this mistake.
Well, he thinks it's a labyrinth.
Well, I told him it wasn't. He told me to eat shit. Okay. I hold for action.
Okay.
Language is more of a barrier than a bridge, Lacan calls it.
Taking note of this arrow, the Minotaur begins to walk away.
Great.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
This is all going according to plan. See, he realized there's people in here and doesn't want to hurt anyone.
He turns around.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just waving goodbye, I'm sure.
Yeah.
As he kind of, as he starts kicking
Allergies.
dirt repeatedly with his hoof. As he charges towards the gate. As he dun, 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 and slams head first into the thing.
Great.
Okay, let me see.
The Iron Gate.
I imagine that we can just feel that.
There's a rumble with every step.
Kadal's cracked out on the coffee, so he's like, "Oh my god!"
It's even funnier because it's like, did you have coffee or did you just like non-alcoholic beer yourself into drunkenness on coffee?
Oh, it's placebo. I'm like, guys, whoa! It's really hitting me right now.
Which is better, I think.
Healthier.
All right, he rams hard into this gate. And you see that he doesn't break all the way through, but he busts through to where his head, right arm, and a lot of his torso have blown a large hole into the steel gate.
Like, here's Johnny.
It's more like reaching through.
Oh,
Here's Minotaur.
Johnny.
Here's Minnie.
And he's definitely not like in danger of getting stuck or anything, right? They gotta kind
No.
of good at this.
Does that activate my hold or my trigger?
He definitely technically did break through.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
over the line.
You could take a. We'll say you could take a little opportunity attack. It'll take like a little heave for him to get out of the gate.
Okay. Yeah, unarmed strike. Here we go. And that's a 20.
Oh my god.
All right.
Are they just giving these to you?
Oh my god, the coffee's like really hitting me.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
Here we go. It's a 5.
Okay. So he's reaching through, and you kind of give his hand a little jab, and you kind of like punches. You feel his fingers bend a little too far back.
Ooh. Yeah.
As he just sort of roars at you. Lacan.
That's a warning.
Does this Minotaur partake in the traditional facial dressing of the single bull?
Let's find out.
Does he get the ring on the nose?
The single bull?
Classic.
Odds he
The
does.
little piercing.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
What
does.
is that called? It has a great name. It has a whole thing. People do this.
Septum piercing.
Thank you.
Says the person with a septum piercing.
No, yeah, I was like, it's adorable. I've seen this literally moments ago somewhere. I can't recall.
The bull ring, yeah. Yeah, he does.
Nice.
So I will say right now, with him being sort of halfway in, halfway out of the gate, ranged attacks from the top of the gate would be at disadvantage because he's pretty obstructed.
Got it. Even with his butt sticking out?
Yeah, because it's kind of like you're on the gate, so it's like you have to lean kind of far forward to even see it.
Can I hold my attack for when because he's gonna like try and pull clear, obviously, I guess, especially from getting like bopped by Kadal.
Yeah, sure.
So as soon as he's fully within like a normal
Mhm.
hittable, I wanna shoot
So
him.
holding action until he's viewable.
Yes, sir.
Okay, easy. Cassia.
I would like to disguise self, and I want Cassia to summon the image of Jacques the hero of A Court of Hooves and Kisses, and with this spell, you can transform into anything with the same limb structure. So I want to look like a Minotaur, but like a hot one.
Okay.
Dueling Minotaur territories.
Cool.
And can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and just.
Nice.
Chef.
It's a regional dialect.
Okay.
I think that sounded just like what Nate.
So
it's a
Cassia
foreign
has
Minotaur.
transformed into a Minotaur. And is saying something. And that brings us to Luna.
I'm going to cast Earth Tremor on the ground right outside the gate. So
Okay.
each creature
Let's see.
other than you in that area. Oh wait, the range is 10.
The range is self.
Ah, so I gotta go down
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I might want to do something different then.
Sure.
Nope. Range is 30 feet. Never mind. All right, I'm coming down. That was your one warning. I'm going down.
Alrighty.
What a great turn. Can't I
Kadal,
just jump?
50 feet?
No.
Okay.
You
Because
have
technically, yes. Kadal.
Okay, so I just like cracked his fingies. Does he pull back? Is he out of the door now?
It hasn't been his turn yet, so he hasn't had a chance to yet.
Oh, I'm wailing on him. Oh,
Mhm.
I want to. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna hit him with an unarmed strike.
Do it.
We are gonna try to do it. It's 11.
11 does not hit.
It's like a little flailing, and I'm like trying to hit him, but he's like bob and weaving just in that
Mhm.
hole.
He's got like gauntlets on his wrists, so he's able to just kind of deflect, let those take the impact.
Real Minotaur. I respect you.
Yeah. You get the vibes. This is a fighter.
Yeah. Oh, I have a bonus action though.
Yeah. You got another.
Another unarmed strike. And that's 12.
Just kind of bang, bang.
Damn it, he's really good.
You're kind of like slap fighting,
Yeah. Get
but
out.
it's actually,
behind.
but it's like surprisingly like well choreographed. It's like
Y'all see Kung Fu Panda when they have the chopstick fight? Yeah.
all right. Anything else on your turn? Any movement or well, use your action and bonus action. So
I just say, your form is immaculate. And that's
Maybe
it.
you can win his respect and that'll make him go away.
It's like you too.
all
Maybe a
right.
tiny cow. Minotaur.
The Minotaur steps back again. Lacan, you can take your shot.
Hey, let's go. And I would also like to make it a goading attack. So when I hit with the weapon attack, I can expend one superiority die. Add the total to the damage roll. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. But let's see if I hit first. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Sure thing.
Oh, because it's an 8, so never mind.
Yeah, an 8's not going to do it.
And I'm going to shout down, yeah, you run away!
As
I'm going to play it
he
off as a warning
charges again.
shot.
Ooh. Okay. And it's got I don't know why I would put that away. Because I gotta roll those again.
No, we're like, he's really good.
So fast.
All right. Kadal, can I get a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. Here we go. Ah. It's 6.
Okay.
Oh.
You are unable to react in time as he charges the gate, rips through it, and the Minotaur sized shaped section of the gate lands directly on you as you are knocked prone with this gate on top of you and the Minotaur's huge hoof on top of the gate.
Oh, good. So it just...
Mm-hmm. And now he's busted through and is looking down at you.
And I'm like,
And he lets out this roar that echoes all throughout the city
good.
as the gates have been breached.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. So, help!
That brings us to Lacan.
I can't help.
Lacan heaves a sigh and makes. Let's see. I have a bonus action. So with one, I want to get down, and then I want to use my concept wind. Where is it? Action surge to attack.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna run all the way down there and use the momentum from running down the stairs to take out my rapier and try and slash it in the back for 18. And can I make this a goading attack as well?
Can you tell me again how you got down there?
Like very dorky, like just turn.
Sorry, I meant like ability-wise,
Oh,
because it's 50 feet of movement to get down there.
Oh, got it. Well, I have used my action surge, so I can take an additional action. So the first one, I guess, would have been a dash, and then I fully.
Okay, cool. So action surge lets you dash, and then you still have another action. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I understood that correctly. That's what I thought. Yeah, so then that does in fact hit, and you wanted to make it a, what'd you say, goading?
Goading attack. So hit with a weapon attack, expend 1 superiority die, which I'll come up here and do. And, well, no, that's chef's special food. Well, and then add the total damage. Where is that? Spirit, found it. 4d8. That doesn't seem right. I rolled all of them at once.
That's okay.
We'll take the first one, which was a 1. Okay. And damage, bam. Okay, 12 piercing damage plus 1 from the superiority die, and it's a goading attack, so you have a DC save of 12 on wisdom.
Okay. So that total damage. What happens on the failed save?
Now you must.
If he fails. I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, sorry. If it fails, then you have disadvantage on attacks against everyone that's not me.
Okay.
Until the end of my next turn.
All right. He rolls a 5.
Fails. Now you have disadvantage on all attacks not against me for the next roundabout.
Cool.
Nice.
Cute.
And
Good
I
turn.
hit you for a lot.
Yeah. Did not like that.
Yeah.
As that brings us to Cassia.
I would like to use Feather Fall to
Nice.
join the attack down there.
Is disguise self-concentration and would Featherfall break that is my question.
Probably not.
The imagery is
self-
awesome.
Duration. Nope. Duration is 1 hour. Okay.
Yes.
So you can Featherfall. So you want to Featherfall down there?
I'd like to Feather Fall, and Jacques has really flowing, beautiful blonde hair, and just kind of falls. And then I'd like to, as my bonus action, telekinetic shove, because that always works so well.
Sure.
To try to get that guy off that door.
It's a
Get
good
him
move.
off my friend.
Yeah. This is a scenario where it's good to try and shove him because he's like holding him down. So what's the save on that?
That it is. Sorry. When you do so, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw 8 plus proficiency bonus.
Okay.
The ability. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
So 8, 10, and strength. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm so glad you got it. 'Cause I have no idea what I just said. Thank you, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
I like imagining a blonde Minotaur.
I like that you're describing like a floating hot Minotaur coming
Right.
down and just like, no.
I'm
Shoving
imagining
him.
like hot Squidward.
Yeah.
Talking about
Succeeds the
Squid-
save and is not shoved, unfortunately. It's a strength saving throw. You can assume he's pretty freaking strong.
But probably he feels the tug, right? Of the. he feels
like
a pull.
the caress.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He kind of feels a little shove.
Does he
Ooh.
see the hot Minotaur floating down?
He does, in fact, lock eyes with the other Minotaur.
It looks just like the book cover.
Mm-hmm. Luna.
Actually,
really quick, sorry. Cassia, can I also get a deception roll?
Yes. Yes, you can. Thank you for no one ever asked me for that, and here I am. Okay, it's a 12.
Okay, cool. Luna.
So seeing this story play out, this romance, Luna stopped short and is like, this reminds me of a story the spirits once told me. And I'll use Tales from Beyond. So I must roll a d6 to find out what tale this reminds Luna of. It reminds her of the tale of the Avenger. For 1 minute, any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to a roll of your Bardic Inspiration die? Wait, so the person who hits them takes the damage?
It's like a protective aura around Cassia.
Cast it on an ally.
Oh, yes.
Like Rocky
Perfect.
Helmet.
Yes. So
I get that.
So I cast I use Tale of the Avenger to tell the tale of the beautiful Minotaur who could never be harmed because all they were was pure love. And so now if anyone hits you with a melee attack, they take force damage that I roll.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. Anything else on your turn?
I guess I'll use a little bonus. I'll
Luna.
give also Bardic Inspiration to Kadal because he looks like he's having a rough time.
Who did you cast the story on?
On Cassia.
Cassia.
And
Kadal. Oh, sorry.
oh
Go ahead.
yeah. So Kadal, now you have a 1d6 to add.
Mm-hmm. And that will probably be good for you, Kadal, to make an athletics check to get this thing off of you.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna flex and bust out like I always do.
You can roll an extra d6.
And then so that's a 12 plus a d6. So that's a 14.
Okay. That's enough to get the gate off of you.
Why do I always ground? Yeah.
So that's basically going to be your turn because you got that thing off of you and you were knocked prone. So now you are... Oh, wait a minute. I was operating under the assumption that he was off the gate. So there needs to be an opposing check. My bad. He's still on you.
Always is.
Does that mean?
Well, I don't know. The coffee, you guys.
Okay. He is distracted by this other Minotaur, so as you shove the gate, it just kind of like pushes his leg off, and he takes a step as you're able to get the gate off of you, and you can get up, but that's going to be more or less your turn.
That's my action. Not a bonus action. I don't get a bonus action from that.
No, because normally it's an action to even get out of prone, I believe, but the action was to shove the thing off of you, and then being out of prone would have been another step.
Well, thank you, Luna, for that help.
No problem.
Yeah, so Kadal's like, all right, here we go.
As this Minotaur is like no longer looking at you, as its eyes are set on this other Minotaur.
How come our fights end up with people locking eyes?
Because this is romance, my dude.
Mhm. And he
How are you gonna fight
passionately
with him?
and romantically is going to charge this other Minotaur as he sees a threat to his labyrinth.
But
At disadvantage.
At non-disadvantage because he attacks recklessly.
Oh, come on! But it's not me.
Yeah, well, it's better than being at advantage, which is normally the reckless.
Yeah. You right.
Yeah, the deception was good. He's like, there's another Minotaur here, but this place looks dope. I want it. So... That is a... Oh. That is a 19 to hit.
oh, that's
Cassia, I'm assuming that hits.
I'm 11. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But he takes 1 force damage from my roll of my bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
So at least he feels the magic push him back.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
A little
the
bit of a
magic
zap.
surging.
As he charges you and gores you on his horn.
Okay,
We
take
don't
me out to
love
dinner
goring.
first, honestly.
Wow.
Crazy.
This is just like the book too.
Every-
For her, I hardly know her.
Laughing until I hear what's gonna happen.
This is
20
like the cover of the second book.
We're jumping ahead.
20 piercing damage.
Whoa.
20?
Yes.
20 piercing damage,
Yes.
so I'm dead. But
That brings you down to 0.
I only have 14 of those things.
Yeah, a minute. You all watch as a Minotaur just charges head on and just jabs a horn through Minotaur Cassia as he lifts up. I'm sorry for the reference, but you know, Frieza Krillin style. As the disguise self spell wears off, as Cassia's unconscious body takes form, as he lets out a roar and just throws
Is he
her on the floor.
embarrassed that he was tricked because now he sees it was just a halfling?
Just wow.
Yeah.
This keeps getting
Catching
better and better.
strays.
He's not the they're not the most intelligent beings, so he just raises his axe and just wails out victoriously.
If it makes anyone feel better, Cassia doesn't know that, well, she's kind of dead, but she still manages to land beautifully.
Good.
Yeah.
Would throwing her on the ground constitute a melee attack? Oh, he just made a melee attack, so never
Yeah.
mind.
He very made a melee attack.
Yeah.
20.
Lacan.
Yeah. I think I still have a single snack, but or I'm debating between that or a medicine check on Cassia.
I got it. Don't worry. You fight.
Okay. With that encouragement, I'm gonna stab this thing.
All right.
Okay.
That's a 19 for damage. I'm very angry.
19 to hit or for damage?
Oh, to hit. Sorry, to hit.
Yep,
I wish
yep,
I was for
9
damage. No, good
Yeah,
call.
19 does hit. Let
I
me
got
get
it.
damage now.
Excitivo. I would like to spend a die to make it a boom, goading attack. I gotta
Sure thing.
roll. 1. Scroll up and down. I lose it so quickly. 1d8.
Estenial in chat says, "Why does love have to hurt so much?" So
We got a
true.
damage roll?
Damage 11 plus superiority
Nice.
dice of 8, so that is a 19. That was a predictive call out.
Wow.
And
Nice.
Hero.
Time is a flat circle, guys. And
Hella damage.
we're gonna do a wisdom saving throw of 12 DC for the Minotaur.
Rolls a 14, unfortunately.
Dicks.
But hella damage. As he
Hella
roars
damage.
out in pain. Cassia, I need a death save from you. So it's a D20.
Okay. 11
Okay, one success. Mark off a success.
is green.
And that brings us to Luna.
I will run over to Cassia and cradle her head and caress her cheek, because it's romance style now,
Mm-hmm.
and cast Cure Wounds. So you regain... Ooh, that was a good roll. You get 10 hit points back.
Whoa.
Nice.
You
Wow.
glow like kind of like Sleeping Beauty coming awake in the Disney movie, and your eyes flutter open and we lock eyes, and then I'm like, good job, and then I leave.
And I'm just like,
You wouldn't
amazing.
leave though, because you are now
No.
in melee range.
I guess I stand up.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Nah.
Okay. Kadal.
I'm pouncing on the Minotaur, and not in a sexy way.
Too late.
Why not?
Everything's sexy now.
Damn it! It's a 6.
6 doesn't... I'm
But
assuming
my
that's a hit.
bonus action is a flurry of blows.
Let's go!
Here we go! This is my first
Blow
time,
this guy!
and it's a fucking 9.
Silly
Just all
flurry.
kinds of...
I'm just jittery because copy. So I'm like, come back here, you Minotaur!
Oh, gosh.
You are unable to land any damage through his natural armor, his thick cowhide, as he turns to you and he huffs with a little grin
Daddy.
and he swings his great axe at you.
God damn.
At disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage. Well, he made the save, but he did roll a natural
you're right.
1, so
You're
he
right.
does not hit.
Lingering disadvantage, we call that.
I'm
Have
this.
to let it linger.
Mm.
I'm like,
Oh, just kidding. Forgot. He can attack recklessly, so he rolls again.
Oh.
That one's gonna be a 15 to hit.
14.
That's gonna hit.
I just.
I tried.
This thing's CR3.
I love that, like, we graduate from basic training and they're like, hey, go fight these things that you're completely unprepared for.
There's a troll in the library, and you're like, yeah, I guess we get this. We do this.
Yeah, I'm really more than ever questioning what challenge ratings even mean.
When your players are suboptimal like us,
I have been slamming 19s home. Somebody go for
True.
it.
10 slashing damage
Yeah, it's nothing.
on you.
Bring it on.
That brings us to Lacan.
Let's see. We're going to slash him again. Oh, but it's only a 10. Intermission does not hit.
10 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was that turn.
Well, Cassia, you are back up and at him.
Okay.
Oh, I think we lost him.
uh-oh. Cassia.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, there you
I'm
are.
right
Oh,
here.
there you are.
I was like, that's
BBC.
crazy
I never
death
left.
throws.
It was
Our
her-
producer's going
Yeah.
nuts
You
right
just-
now.
Disconnected for a second, but you're back now. What do you got?
Oh my gosh, what a metaphor. I would like to shoot web.
No!
No. Not
Oh, yes, I'm down for it. We're just worried about losing you.
Yeah, we
Uh-oh.
lost. Yep.
No.
Uh-oh.
No, but I can hear you and I can see you. That's so not fair.
Well, worst case, you can type to us too. I think we
said-
can see your rolls.
You guys can't see her?
We can now.
We can
She's
now.
froze.
You can? What?
Yes.
Okay.
You look
So
good
we-
now.
But you said web?
I would like to shoot web, and with my bonus action, I'd like squeeze Luna's hand real quick.
Okay, so with the shoot web, it fills a 20-foot cube from that point for the duration. So you're going, with that, you would be making difficult terrain for everybody.
Oh, damn
Is that
it.
your intent?
No. Okay, then I'd like to try Wither and Bloom, please.
Oh, what's
Okie dokie.
It's, I invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius, and I would like to try to take hit points from him and give hit points to Kadal.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cool.
ooh, that's cool.
But I still also want to squeeze Luna's hand and say thank you again.
Sorry, I'm just reading about this. This is fascinating. I've never seen this one before.
It's a weird one.
Oh, it's Strixhaven. Okay, cool. You invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius. Each creature of your choice in that area must make of your choice, or have as mana, not magical. In addition, one creature of your choice in that area. Wow, that's cool. That's a cool ass spell.
Our
Okay.
magical red wizard clued
Yeah.
on that one.
Cassia?
Okay, so he's gotta make a Constitution saving throw. Does it say what the DC is?
Jeez.
Let me see here. Wither and Bloom, Con 13 under the DC. So he's got to make that. Well, he rolls a nat 20 on that.
Oh, for
So but I think it's half damage. So you can still roll damage. It's just going to be cut in half. So go ahead and roll 2d6 necrotic damage for me.
That's still a lot.
That's something.
9.
9, so we'll round to 10 to have. So that's 5 total necrotic damage.
I like that math.
And then you said you are going to give that to
Kadal.
Kadal. Cool. So Kadal, you heal for 5. That's a really cool spell. I've never heard of that. Very cool choice. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Luna.
So both Lacan and Kadal are in melee with the Minotaur, correct?
Everyone is now.
Everyone except me.
No, you are too, because you had to go over to where
Yeah.
Castia was to heal.
Right. All right, then. I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on the Minotaur and say,
Okay.
"Hey, Minotaur! Knock, knock! Interrupting cow!" Hideous Laughter.
A classic.
Timeless. It's timeless.
And what's the
Transcends
save?
language.
Wisdom 14.
It does transcend language, which is hilarious. Damn, rolls a big fat 5. Just go. As he grabs his gut and just rolls over in laughter.
I go, nobody attack. Just let him laugh it out.
Let him get it out.
But maybe just drag him back outside.
The gate has a big hole in it.
Well, I don't know, but just don't hurt him because he might not think it's funny once you start hurting him.
Kadal.
I don't even know at this point, man. This damn thing. So I don't touch it. I don't want to touch it because he's gonna wake up from his thing. Luna?
Just don't damage him. So you could like drag him out by a leg.
Oh, wait. Can I?
You could tie him up. You could grapple him.
I have rope.
I'm gonna. He's on the floor. He's ruffling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna lay next. I'm just gonna slowly lay next to him while he's doing that, and just wrap my arms and my legs and my tail around him
Just grapple.
in a very sexy way.
Okay.
Awesome.
We get
Hell
cons-
yeah. So
Roll
what
for
is it?
consent.
Creature with an intelligence. Where's the effects? Where's the effects of that? Becoming incapacitated, unable to stand up for the duration. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I would say with that, you don't even need to make an opposing check. He like can't fight it right now. He has to stop laughing before he can oppose you.
Because my jokes are too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
Now he's gonna try and break free from the laughter. What was the DC again?
Wisdom 14.
14. The laughing immediately ceases
Well, good
as,
thing he's grappled.
as the Minotaur grappled locks eyes with you, Lacan, and can't do anything because his turn's over. But you feel he's about to try and break your embrace.
He locks eyes with Kadal.
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh,
'Cause-
cool.
Oh, my bad.
I thought we were just getting involved in pluralistic
Sorry.
situations.
The
That's all.
naming scheme. God.
Whatever
Okay.
he's into.
So I'm like, oh.
Mhm.
Big lizard French philosopher.
Have you seen that TikTok that's like, don't let it slip away?
Oh my god, that's exactly it. Okay, that brings us to Lacan.
While they're making eye contact, I'm going to move in with my 50 feet of hempen rope, and I would like to tie up the Minotaur in a way that would make it most impossible for him to break
Nice.
and fight back.
Very nice.
Okay, let me see.
Potentially involving the septum piercing. Is there like a hobble that's like a no? Christina, I know you tell me.
Okay,
You
so
don't want something
here's
in there.
what I will say about securing them. It would take an entire round to do. So you definitely can start that process depending on how he does on his turn. It might work, it might not work.
Okay, I can accept that.
Cool. All right, Cassia.
I would like to cast sleep, please.
Now we're thinking.
Roll
Let me
5d.
review this again.
It's-
Creatures within 20 feet of a point. So this would apply to everybody.
No. Creatures within 20 feet. That
Point.
you
Oh, a
choose?
point you choose within. In ascending order, current hit points. Creature sends up.
I could have sworn.
Oh,
that I
the wording's
looked
so
into this.
goofy. Hold on. Does sleep 5e target? We'll need a ability to target creatures.
Oh, if
Does
I
sleep-
roll.
Target everything within range. You can cast sleep on the center of the room, and it will affect the. So, from my understanding of the language, it is a range. Well, whatever. We'll just say you can target it. Why not? If I don't like it, then I can say it's not.
Hooray!
So let me see. But the other one, starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you still have to roll.
Okay.
So let me get sleep is 5d8. Well, I guess
5
that
of
would-
them?
See, this is where it's issue. This is why I have so much issue with sleep, because the wording is so weird. But that level of that many d8 leads me to believe that this is like this is going to hit every target.
Would it be every single person, or would it just be him and Kadal?
Well, if we're going by everything within the range, then it would be everyone, because everyone is within range.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for going on this sleep journey with me, Nate.
No, it's fine. This is a spell that I've always like had issue with on like the canon end, because the language is so. Anna, you're a linguist. let me get your opinion on this, not in the sense of what will help your combat placement, but rather just based on language. So the sleep spell reads, this spell sends creatures into a magical slumber, and it says the target is creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range. That just means you're choosing the area, not the targets, right?
Yes.
That's what I figured. So
Also
it
reference Baldur's Gate.
Oh, right. So it does hit like even friendlies.
Unless it says otherwise, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's unfortunately the way we gotta go with that.
That's why you try to set it like when you're playing Baldur's Gate, you try to set it at the very edge of the party so only the bad guys get.
So I like put all the guards to sleep and Kadal.
That would actually be so funny.
That'd be the opposite of coffee.
And it says starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points.
Which
So it happens in order of lowest HP.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
So with all of that information, in that you would possibly be putting a lot of people to sleep,
Okay.
do you still want to do that?
No, thank you. No, thank
It would be really funny to wake up and like all of us are like, whoa, what happened?
You're
We
so
just live in the
rested
labyrinth
after.
now. Can I run over and help Lacan tie stuff? Will that make it go faster?
I'm going to say no, because two people tying the same knot.
That's so cute. We'd be tying the
Logistically.
knot,
But
but
here's another idea. Cassia worked on a farm. She theoretically has hog-tied animals before. What if she's instructing Lacan, not helping with hands?
Or Cassie, I could hand it over to her because I got them all like wrapped around, and then like you can take the second half of my thing that it would take, perhaps.
Okay, we can. We'll say there might be a bonus if there is a roll for Lacan to make with tying. Which brings us to Luna.
I'll cast guidance. Well,
Okay.
I mean, again, I don't know how this mechanically is going to help, but I'm just going to be like, wow, you're so good at tying. So whatever roll happens, whether it's like the strength of the tie to like pull out of it or like the speed of it, you can add
if we
D4.
get to a point where it needs to be the tie versus the Minotaur, it will probably be strength versus sleight of hand.
What about your boy holding the Minotaur right now?
That's something we deal with first.
I will. Do you how wounded are you, Kadal?
I've only lost 5 hit points. I'm a 16 out of 21.
You're kind of fine.
21 hit points.
Yeah.
I only have 14. I'm like a child.
Also with 4.
Well, you're the caster, the squishy.
Oh man, mending couldn't break the or fix the gate, right? It's too small.
Oh yeah, what's the size on mending?
Spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of broken key, torn cloak, as long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
You'd be able to do it over multiple turns, like, because it's not like you can't.
Because it's just one chunk, right?
Yeah, so you'd be able to do it like in foot chunks.
Okay.
So
yeah,
maybe more like you'd be able to do that once the combat, like you could fix it if you're not in combat without any checking. Otherwise, it would take up multiple turns.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, guidance is an action. So I'll use my bonus action. Do you already have no, you used it. I'll bardic inspo you again, Kadal.
Yeah.
And be like, you're doing great too.
Thank you.
Now you have a d6 to add.
Hell yeah.
And that's my turn.
Cool.
I'm
Kadal,
just standing by encouraging.
Kadal, you're gonna keep on grappling?
Keep on.
Let me get athletics.
Please. Okay, 17.
Okay. It also rolls 17. What is your strength score?
High. High. It's 14 plus 2.
16.
Yeah.
But also he has Bardic Inspo, so can't he add that?
Wait, are we the same? Are him and I the same?
Oh my
He
God,
technically
that's-
has a higher strength score, so if you want to add that Bardic.
Yeah. I want to become brothers with him.
Okay, so then you don't even have to roll it. You're obviously gonna outroll him by at least 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, you feel him almost like break your, like you feel like you have the grapple pretty locked in. You're just like, oh, this is pretty good. And he starts to like, just keeping eye contact, you like starts to rip your grip open. And then you're just like, oh shit, I really gotta lock in.
Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, stupid Kadal.
All right. So then with that, because he is restrained, we'll say we don't even need a roll. You are able to get him tied.
Okay, I've been watching this tie down how to tie a calf video by Drew Stew from 14 years ago on YouTube, and I feel fully equipped to argue through entirely how I'm doing this too.
Great.
It's a
Can I just get a
no?
Can I get a let me get sleight of hand at advantage with the guidance and a D4 from Cassia. Let's see how far over 20 you roll.
I see. Well, we're not off to a great start with a 6 on the sleight of hand, but you said advantage. But I was going to argue for it. Well, I have animal handling, which feels like maybe what I should have gone with, or athletics, which this guy, Drew Stew's making it look pretty athletic.
Well, this is about specifically the knot tying.
Yeah, you're right. All right, 19. That's better. All right, 19
Okay.
at advantage.
Cool.
Guidance is a 4, right? All right, we're at 20. Cassia, what we got?
I rolled a 1.
We're at 21, baby. That's
Okay.
blackjack.
Slapjack. Oh, blackjack. No.
Flapjack, that was so cute, Bo.
Okay.
Damn it!
The Minotaur is restrained,
Yeah.
but it is wriggling, it's struggling, it's trying to break these ropes. Cassia.
Gosh, darn it. Rats. Poopies.
He's casting a spell.
And they range from the sky.
What do you got?
I
It's restrained. Are you staying put or are you gonna keep trying to take this thing out?
what do I is he's not being like weak, right? Like he's still
It wants to
healthy?
break out. Yeah, it's still pretty healthy looking.
Okay, then can I just do a ray of frost? In my dreams he would freeze, but I don't think that's gonna happen. On a hit, it takes a 1d8 cold damage and is slowed down.
Ooh.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Do you know which one that is?
There should be a button you just
Oh,
click.
that clicky button. Yup, that'll do it. 10.
It would be at advantage because he's restrained, so you can roll twice.
Oh, you're so good. You're so good to me today.
That's just the rules.
12.
Yeah, somehow him being restrained, it still doesn't do damage. He just has that natural armor that you see the ice form over him, and it just doesn't seem to phase his spirits.
Wearing a sweater. A soul sweater.
The guards, they're just watching.
They're kind of under the impression that this is
Our job.
this is now military. This is order under, and they're on standby if things go wrong. But it seems like you kind of have the situation under control to an extent. But they're like
yeah, totally.
they're at the ready.
Yeah, we got this. Yeah.
Which
We're
brings us
worried.
to Luna.
Luna's gonna. This sucks. She's gonna hold out her dagger and be like, "Hey, calm down. This will go better for you if you calm down." Does he stop moving at all?
No.
I stab
Doesn't
him.
understand you. Okay. Let me get an attack at advantage.
Good thing I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled. Wow. I rolled a 10 and a 7, and that 7 was a natural 1. Because I have +6 with my dagger. So, do that
Yeah,
math.
Very,
My heart wasn't in it.
very
Yeah.
strong skin. You didn't want to stab
I
him.
really didn't want, but he saw that I would.
Mm-hmm. You sent the warning. Kadal.
I did.
I feel like we need real dice because whatever is
Mhm.
happening in the coding of this page is killing us.
I
Yeah,
think that
I'm
was
rolling-
a heart read on Anna. That was the heart of the cards going, yeah. I was shocked that you're gonna stab that. An Anna Prosser character murdering?
That
So
brings
I,
us to,
Look,
yeah,
he's
Kadal.
very strong. My dagger is very small.
I can
Mhm.
release. I can release him because he's restrained.
Yeah.
So I do that.
Yeah.
And then I start wailing on him.
All right. At advantage.
Thank goodness.
Tickle him till he poops.
Okay. So 11.
At advantage?
Yeah, the last one was an 8.
Okay. That's what I'm saying is you were talking about like you need to get real because I roll real dice and these NPCs like kick y'all's asses all the time.
Yeah, if anyone
It's
in the
wild.
chat wants to donate any of their dice to us,
No, don't they'll actually do it. You do have a bonus action though.
and I do have a bonus action. Here we go. Fury of Blow. No, I shouldn't do that because that takes key. Unarmed Strike. Thank you. We're back. 22.
Nice. Damage, please.
1,000. 3. 5.
Okay. Woo-wee, you're just wailing on this sack of hit points.
Sack a hit point. Crazy.
Let's see if he can break out of these ropes.
Break every rope.
It's good tying. It's good tying.
Yeah.
Real good.
Lacan watched a tutorial on YouTube.
Had a lot
Unable
of
to-
time alone with books.
Unable to break it this time around. Lacan, what do you got?
Oh. Well, if Luna's gonna try and stab the Minotaur in the neck, then all bets are off. Lacan is definitely gonna try and stab the Minotaur in the neck.
I didn't say in the neck.
Lacan just filled in blanks the way he liked it.
Let me get attack at advantage.
Boom. That's a 16 or a 15. Which one you want? Either of those hit?
Either of those hit. So roll
Heck
damage.
Yeah. We still have superiority dice. We've got 2 more. I would like to use one of those for when he attacks. He's still attacking with the great axe. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's on the ground tied up, but if he does,
Got it. I'd like to get his axe away from him while we're doing this, at least. So if he gets up, he doesn't have it. So I'll
Nice.
spend one of those.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
imagining like a.
what was the damage on the attack?
I haven't rolled that yet because I'm gonna roll the 1d8 plus. All right, that's a 6 plus is 6, so the damage is 12.
Okay. Lacan, you are able to, with him being restrained and with him kind of huffing and unable to get out, you're more or less able to find a point somewhere on his neck where you could slice once and he bleeds out and stops moving.
Did you do that on purpose?
It brings me no joy, but yes, I'm going to pull my rapier out and clean it on the corner of my cloak and put it away.
I'm
And then I'm immediately going to slump my shoulders and be like, no.
Unless, of course, you intended to withhold lethal.
Yeah, you don't have to kill him.
Oh, thanks, music, for stopping right there, too. Extra pressure.
Just kidding. We can keep
gosh.
going.
No,
Do you
no,
want to
no.
withhold lethal?
Gosh, he's not incapable of fighting at 1 HP, right? Like,
You can
still get up and
make
smack the
him
shit
pass out. You can fight if you're in melee.
Oh,
you
I can
fight
bonk
him to
him.
disconsciousness. Disconscious? Yeah.
Disconscious.
To be deconscious.
You can conscience and him.
That would be my preference if we could take him and load him in a cart and just take him far away and dump him somewhere in the woods. But I really think I'm not that experienced, and I would probably actually kill this Minotaur. So I'm so sorry, but he did.
Probably true to you.
And then I tried to take credit for it, like I did it on purpose, but no, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I imagine, because Luna is like stabby and like kind of misses, and then I imagine a Starchy Tart style animation where Lacan just comes up behind her and like, allow me.
Oh my god.
And then Luna's just like sprayed with blood and like.
Oh my god.
I like how iconic a Starchy Tart animation has become. Yes.
As the Minotaur lays there motionless, you see that the guards kind of start to calm down. A couple of them reach for the gate that's on the ground. And you hear a voice from the group of guards nearby as he says, well, I was starting to think I'd have to do that myself. As you see with trident drawn is Zarnus.
Nope.
Says,
We got to stand in the way of the meat grinder just like always. I'm gonna kick at the door and go stand by everybody else.
well, good job, troop. You have served Raynor well today.
Thank you, sir.
Luna's just still kneeling on the ground, her face dripping blood and her eyes super wide, just like.
Like to think Cassia has like a little handkerchief that she can just slowly hand to Luna, like, there. Here's a Kleenex.
Cassie, do you still have like a hole gored through your center? Like, where is your healing situation at?
I think I got healed.
No.
Can you imagine I'm just like death becomes her, you can like see through.
Yeah. But you're still handing over your handkerchief, like it's
fine.
As Zarnus says, after you've gathered yourselves for a minute, the general wants a word.
Are we in trouble?
Not as far as I know.
Yep, we'll be right there, sir.
Can I loot the Minotaur?
God damn.
Yes.
You
Take
can
that
have
battle
its
axe.
axe.
I will absolutely take its axe, yes. But nothing in its pockets.
No, it's not much for material possessions.
Only for wandering labyrinths.
I'm so sick you got his axe.
Mm-hmm.
Lacan picks it up, and then Kadal's like, yo!
Oh,
I'm like, oh, that's it.
What a swing of my dick.
Like, whoa! Okay. All right, relax.
Let's see. Crossbow, hand, longsword, rapier, short sword, simple weapons. I'm not. Are you able to use it though? Is my question.
I just want you to know that whatever the answer yes or no is to that question, I'm still taking it.
Yeah, you still take it.
Okay.
It might be more of a trophy.
Yeah. That's
Martial weapons, simple weapons. This is a martial great axe.
It's
right?
a martial battle axe.
Yeah, you can use it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
there you go.
Oh.
Good stuff.
that's so cool.
Dude, this axe, I won it off a Minotaur.
Should see the other guy.
And so because he's dead.
What does the axe look like, Rachel?
Oh, well, it was like I think Minotaur made, and it really represents one of their artisans' best efforts. But it is just a raw wood kind of just jagged ass trunk, and then just kind of wedged in the top of it where it's split is just clearly the work of some true artisan that they have like stolen. It's a little bit rusted, a little bit bent and janky, but just gorgeous, just inlay on the two curves, just mashed into this tree stump, and then. I'm hoping it's just hemp rope that's holding it there, crisscrossed, but could be catgut. I don't know. I don't want to know.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Do you think you'll give it a name?
I don't know. A name kind of just has to come to you in the heat of battle, I think. Lacan's voice like gets deeper, like he like just canifies like when he's got the axe.
Yeah, I got those eyes, man.
Whatever the axe has to say, you know.
I like mini
Sick.
hard, but it's
Mini.
Just
So
like, how
you-
many Cassius tall is it? I'm so sorry. Just checking.
I mean, at least 2.
Cool. I would never ask, but you just see me kind of walking behind her, like size. Yes, it's too good. It's too yes.
Isn't Cassia like 4 feet tall?
Yeah, it's huge.
I thought 3 feet. I thought 3.
I'm like 3. It's 3 foot.
3
a
foot,
6
yeah.
foot axe is wild.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
That's
It's big.
Like,
It was a Minotaur's.
E1's
That's true.
Yeah.
That's the size of a
battle
Cassia.
axe with me as
Yeah, how tall is that?
That looks
I
like the
think
size
that's like 1 Cassia.
Actually, yeah, it would have to be a 2-handed battle axe to be 6 feet. So, fine. 1 Cassia.
one Cassia.
It's a whole Cassia tall. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, one whole Cassia is crazy.
Like when she has her pom poms in, it's like the same.
Get into bro mode. We're like, yeah, too much rock for one hand.
One died, but that's okay.
Can't wait to show pluck.
All right, so we got to go see Basterfield or Zarnis.
guards. You got this.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
As they're like dragging the body out.
I like gently close the Minotaur's eyes. Give him a little pat on the head.
Oh, that's
Good
nice.
to be put down by friends. And I walk away.
I respected him like a brother. Anyway, Zarnis.
Yep.
Basterfield.
Basterfield.
Zarnis told you to see Basterfield.
Okay,
Bastard.
we go to Basterfield.
Yep. Cut to, and we are wrapping up here shortly, but cut to you back in the office, and you like kind of hard cut, and you're just sitting in chairs. Lacan has a cool new axe. Luna's covered in blood. As says, right. I heard that the Minotaur was taken care of.
You heard?
Quick and easy.
Oh,
Kind of look at Cassia. I'm like,
You made it back in one piece.
well,
Congratulations. You are all valuable assets and very, very trusted individuals. Wink. He just says wink. Of the Order Under.
hell yeah.
Like valuable, like points.
Ah, yes.
valuable like 100 platinum.
Another 100 points indeed.
Each?
So then,
Yeah, I heard each.
I think you've all earned a good day's rest.
Yes.
You've had quite a hard time, dealing with beholders and minotaurs and cowboy robots.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Luna told him about literally everything.
Hmm.
I told her, Kadon Cassie.
Yeah, we like are sitting down and we like lean over to Luna, like, what?
Okay.
Well, your new quarters will not be ready until tomorrow, so just for tonight, you will be spending one last night in your regular bunk room, which I'm sure that your fellow cadets have filled you in on.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Great! I'm glad they did. Communication is key.
Sure is, sir.
Probably some extra rolls still in there.
Now, I will have something for you in the morning.
You tell us what
Like
that's now, sir?
He says he
Yes.
likes to be dramatic.
Oh.
I'm
We can be
dramatically
dramatic.
pausing. Ah, my apologies.
Oh, no. We understand. We understand.
Yes. I'll be less dramatic. I've been told I've been a little over the top with my announcements, and it can blow things out of proportion. And quite frankly, with many, many individuals already coping with trauma, that can be too alarming. So it's nonchalant. It's not a big deal.
Sure.
It's a tiny little favor. Very casual.
I appreciate the context, General.
Super chill. Very easy stuff. No biggie. Right? We're all relaxed. It's all great. Very chill. So, sometime this week, I'm going to assign you all to venture into the Glowwood. No big deal.
Sorry, what?
And
I
that's
thought-
where we'll stop.
What?
Oh my god.
My God.
I mean, I'm like this. Luna's like, hey.
Everyone else's face is like, you're that one guy that's like grinning, and everyone's like, oh.
All three, Cassia, Lacan, and Kadal, went, I watched this happen. We all went, huh?
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Luna's like, oh.
Okay.
That just hurt. That just like what my last brain cell just like kind of like bye.
I'm that cat meme, like, huh?
Oh, wait,
Yes. Huh? Well, that's the next clip. Oh my gosh.
Wow. All right. Well, that concludes our episode for this week. That is episode 8. Next week will be episode 9.
Ooh,
Just
I
for
like this
your
style.
information, we plan to have somewhere around 12 episodes in this season, meaning we do not commit to any number, but you can look forward to end of March being when we'll be about wrapping up our first season and then almost immediately starting our second season. We just like to keep things in fun arcs. So we are over halfway done with our first season, barring anything totally weird happening or us ruining the plot. Want to take a moment before we go to say thank you so much to everyone who supported the show. Who tuned in is of course someone that we really appreciate, but first we want to thank Roll for Gravity for being our sponsor. They are such great supporters, and also we think that hopefully they can be a benefit to our community as well, because they have tools for scheduling D&D, for finding games if you would like to, or if you're someone who would like to run games as a professional DM, there's tools for that too. So please go check them out at roll4gravity.com and tell them thank you so much for supporting our show in a financial way. It allows us to have some cool production stuff going on and to spread the work out so I don't have to do it all myself. And we're really hoping that combining their support with your support will help us be able to do some cool things like film a finale live in person, or maybe even make some appearances at conventions. Along those same lines, there are also some of you we'd like to thank for us financially during the show. Thank you so much for your support. Crystal Fear, Mercury Blue 0403, Root Not Pseudo, Red Eagle 15, and Turambar 28 for this episode. Thank you so much. Everyone who subscribes, becomes a member, super chats, or throws something in the tip jar, every little bit is going toward trying to make even cooler, better content for you. And
Yeah, we got a dank 50 spot super chat before the episode started.
Oh yeah, and that name isn't on there. That was Apollo 4.
Apollo 4.
Apollo 4, shout out. Thank you so much for sneaking that 50 spot in right before we even started counting. Yeah, we really appreciate you. And also just want to say, if you're not someone who's supporting financially right now, we totally get it. You being around and sharing the story with us and chatting with us and being in our Discord and everything else, all of that just means the absolute world to us and supports us in a very similar way. I think that's it. Did I forget anything?
No.
Thank you guys for playing. So much fun.
That was so
GG's.
fun.
Yeah. Great. Well, same time next week. Tell your friends. 7 o'clock Pacific, Wednesdays. And we will see you next week for episode 9. Ow.
Crazy 9.
Bye.
Bye. See you next If you're going to hold on to that envelope, just please take care of it long enough that I get to see the contents. If you'd like to hand it to me.
Cassia has not heard any of this. She doesn't know that it's a big deal. Like, you guys were all by the thing, and she's been writing up front because she has little, tiny little legs. Yeah, can't we just open it?
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
yeah, it's for you.
There's nothing in the rules that says we can't.
And Marlowe's not here, right?
Nope,
It does
you
have
went
a
inside.
seal on it, though.
Oh, that's okay, because I have this knife.
I guess you should have a knife. Yeah, that checks out. Are we...
I mean, you might as well.
Someone once told me you're not supposed to open people's mail, but I really
That's a
want to know
myth.
what's inside.
That's a myth.
Oh, okay.
You open it, you break the seal.
Having met her and incorrectly deduced that she was
You break the
but a
seal.
plain and normal farm girl,
Inside of
familiar with and
is
beholden to the same laws and mores of the rest of the citizenship of Rainier, forever changed before my eyes into the Cassia I now see today. Criminal, immoral
She also
citizen.
caused a lot of damage during that scene. if I
It literally
remember correctly.
changed the
Really
course
bad.
of the entire.
If